Dear students, you are no more students, I know. Dear young engineers, the products of Vijnana Institute of Information Technology, Visakhapatnam. We are all proud of you. At the outset, I congratulate you for the successful completion of this 4-year engineering course. More than 90% of you, I am sure that you will receive the degrees in the near future, and you have completed the course very successfully. And out of that, more than 80% of you got the placements also, I know very well, and it is I think it is the best number in this area. So I really congratulate you for the completion of the course as well as for getting the placement. And if you remember, if you go back 4 years, the introduction itself, when you are admitted into this college, we have promised something to you and your parents. We are going to give you the knowledge required, and we don't be satisfied or we don't limit our job is only to give the knowledge. We are going to give the good personalities to lead a very happy life. So the other components beyond the knowledge, what we have given is, I don't know, by this time you must have grasped that. It is the communication we have given extremely well by designing lots of courses, and also the social quotient, that is interpersonal relations among the students and also between the students and the teachers, and also the social perception, understanding the social problems and other aspects by some of you must have involved in many activities like NSS, NCC and other things. So, the managerial skills and organizational skills, so these things are not there in our curriculum actually, but without your knowledge itself, without your consciousness, we have developed, made into a different program to develop all these things. So the organizational skills and managerial skills, they are developed by conducting many programs on the campus. All of you are aware that on an average, we have conducted at least one program every month where most of you have participated. And you know how to organize a program, how to build a program, how to interact others, how to interact elders, how to interact the guests, all these things in the process. Without your knowledge, without your consciousness, you have developed that. So with all these things, I am sure that we have produced not only knowledgeable engineers, but who are psychologically strong and emotionally balanced with social consciousness. This is the kind of total personality anybody is expecting. We have done our best to do that, and to make it happen, you being the students, you have cooperated all through the last 4 years. It's very interesting to tell you, we are so good. In the last 4 years, not even one issue has happened on this institute, on this campus. Not even one unrest element among the students has happened. Not even one untoward incident was happened. So this all shows how we are developed time to time, and gradually we have entered here just like that as an intermediate student, do not know big deals or big things and no maturity kind of thing. After entering over here, we have developed knowledge, communication and good relations, and ultimately developed a good personality to behave well in any suitable to an organization. This is an extremely good thing, a very happy situation. In fact, all of you are aware, in many government universities, in many big universities also, there are issues once in 3 months, once in 6 months. We didn't find even one issue in the last 4 years. That will exemplify your good behavior. And it will illustrate your the maturity level. This is exactly what an institute has to do, not simply transfer of knowledge. what is the kind of people we are preparing, giving it to the society. So we have done our best. Maybe some small lapses also might be there. You are patient enough to accept all those things, and you are good enough to do these and take good things to your side. And you have grown very well. Ultimately, it was done well. So what all we have promised on the day one when we have entered into this campus, we have fulfilled all those promises, if not 100%, to the extent of 90%. So this is how the institute also has done its best. And I really thank you for your decent behavior, matured behavior, and really, especially when you have taken the final year examinations after the Corona pandemic. Your attendance is more than 99, I know that. So not only the attendance, the way you behaved on the campus after the pandemic or during the crisis, the way you have taken the examinations, the way you have greeted your friends and teachers is exemplary. This is exactly what we wanted, or any institute wanted, this kind of thing. So once again, thank you for your decent behavior all these 4 years. Now you are entering into the life. Yes, this is the very important thing. So any institute prepares a student for the examination, it is a failure institute from my perception. Yes, if any institute prepares a student for his life, that's the best institute. That's a good institute. So we have prepared you for the life, I'm sure. So you are entering into the life. So especially most of you, as I told you, 80% of you are going to enter into your jobs. It's a new place, new environment, a totally new thing. So far in the last 15 years, you are in the schooling, under the conditioned environment, under somebody's instruction. Now you are on your own. You have to grow on your own. You have to behave in your own. You have to know what is right, wrong, every moment. Not once in a while. Every moment you have to decide what is right and wrong. So try to behave in an organized way in any organization so that you can grow better. You can grow faster. So how to behave yourselves in an organization? Naturally, once you are given a job, you will be given some training how to do a job and all that. After 2-3 months, you will be shown a chair and asked you to do that job. Fine, you do that job, you excel that. So not only about training, you try to do something more than training. Yes, everywhere, the 90% of the knowledge in the world is available online. So nobody can stop you to learn more things. Yes, try to learn in that area and try to do better things. What beyond your training, beyond what they are expecting. Yes, that is the first thing you have to do. You can learn in no time. If they give 3 months training, you can learn beyond the training, you can learn in 10 days. Better knowledge, better things. You should know better than your manager. That's the first thing you should. But at the same time, you should be obedient to your manager. Don't expect your extra knowledge and overconfidence before your superiors. You have to make out a balance between the two. I'm telling you two controversial things. Gain more knowledge, but don't expect it. Don't expect it when it is required. When it is asked for, then you will be treated very well. Don't expect it every time, everywhere, especially with the superiors. Yes, that is the first thing you should understand at the workplace. And then the second thing is not only completing your work successfully, see the team members. If anybody is behind you or anybody is not doing that well, try to help them. Without asking. So try to help them. That makes you a better team member. Don't limit, you're given an assignment, and given a time up to 5 o'clock, you have completed at 2:30, and without bothering about the rest of the people, don't leave that. So try to help others. That makes some sense. You have some strength, and the other fellow who is not that good at work also will have some strength. So that is it. We have to learn at your workplace. That is the most important. And the third thing is, yes, you have to maintain some decency in the conversation. The language you use, the behavior you expect, and the way you dress, all these things, try to maintain the decency so that, somebody should ask and identify you that this boy is very decent, he should be from Vignan. That is the kind of, without any label, without anything, they should identify you by your behavior. That is the kind of behavior you have to expect. Then your growth would be better. Not only for Vignan's this thing, then the decency makes you, gives you a lot of strength and makes you do better. So that is the wonderful thing you can make out. And don't stop your learning. See, what we are doing is, in the last 4 years, we have given 30 subjects, 28 subjects kind of thing. You are going to work only out of the 30 subjects, only on one subject. That is the requirement. That's it. But what is the rest of the 29 subjects? But it adds maturity and other things. But now your job is, that is the whole difference between a student and an employee. Your job is, after selecting a particular subject, when we are working a particular subject, you have to do kind of research on that subject. There should be a continuous learning. Once you stop the learning, you are irrelevant. You are irrelevant. Mind you, that knowledge is being doubled for every 5 years. Every 5 years. So whatever the knowledge, especially during this century, whatever the knowledge we have got it in the last 100 years, the equal amount of knowledge we got it in the last 10 years. Yes, that is the speed with which the knowledge is growing. You have to catch up that speed. Yes, once you stop learning, you are irrelevant. Nobody bothers about it. Nobody offers anything, no growth, nothing will be there. That is the reason some of your seniors who are working in your same organization from the last 10-15 years are asked to leave the organization. The reason is not for they are not updated themselves. Yes, so the 21st century's buzzword is change. You have to change continuously by improving your knowledge. Yes, once you enter, what is your knowledge level? After 6 months, the knowledge level need to be improved to the next level. After 1 year, you will be totally a different fellow. That is the way, that is the pace with which you have to improve your knowledge. Otherwise, you will become totally irrelevant. Yes. Totally irrelevant. So, all of you, most of you are joined in IT companies, that growth is like this. So, there won't be very few activities of humankind in the next 5 years without the interference of artificial intelligence. Yes, there would be artificial teachers, artificial intelligence drivers, artificial AI doctors, AI engineers, everything would be, everywhere artificial intelligence would be interfere. So you now, as such, you know the basics of computers. Now you have to build towards that. Otherwise, it will be irrelevant. So when a tractor has entered into the, about 20-30 years back, all the regular coolies are irrelevant. Those who learned the driving of tractor become relevant. Otherwise, those who are digging and the same way doing it, they are irrelevant. That is, they are substituted by tractor. Same way you are going to see the scenario in the next future. So we try to continuously in the mode of change. What is the change in me in the last 3 months? Change in me in the last 6 months. So that is the way you have to make up your mind, and don't be naturally when IT people you are going to get 40,000-50,000 rupees, and you work for 5-6 hours, you go for a pub and you enjoy it and have good friends and all that. That's okay. I am not disputing all these things, but to do all these things, but be conscious of it. So improve, spend at least 2.5 hours every day to improve your knowledge. Otherwise, it will become totally irrelevant. Totally irrelevant. In the last, of course, now the companies are removing the people who are working 10-15 years experienced people. In the next phase, they are going to remove after 3-4 years. You should not be one among them. You should be the fellow who are going to the next level. So for that, you need to, the best word is the change. If you are trying, you have to change. That is what is required. And the last thing is, some of you must have got placements in very small companies for a very small salaries also. So for 15,000, 20,000, less than 20,000, they must be worrying a lot. So other my friends they got 40,000-50,000 rupees. I got only 50,000, 20,000 rupees. Whether I join there or not, if I join with what kind of mode I have to work, this is the kind of questions you must be entertaining. So this is in a way, this is you are in a most advantageous position. Okay, advantage. Yeah, you are getting 20,000 rupees, whereas the other fellow is getting 50,000. How can you be in the advantage position? That must be your question. I say repeatedly, you are in the most advantageous position. How this advantage? It is up to you to take this advantage. Suppose you got a job in TCS or Infosys. You are given a particular module, a particular task, a simple task. That you do it and you will get the salary. Fine. That is one way. The second way is you are given a job of 20,000 in a company of only 15 members. When a company of 15 members, you know everything. So they are the people who are developing the new idea. You are the part of new idea. They are the people who are trying to make it a product. You are the part of the making the product. They are the people to sell that product. You are the part of marketing. They are bothered about the finances, raising of it. You are part of it. You will know many things, many skills apart from your regular thing. You will have a great advantage if you work 2-3 years in that small companies. Don't feel bad of yourselves, and it's an advantage. So you'll know everything in 2-3 years. You'll know what is the technology idea, what is the product, and how to develop a product, what is the marketing, what is the fair. 4 essential things for a 21st century fellow to grow. So don't hesitate whether to join or not. You join and work seriously, develop passion towards your work and to your company. Don't never think that you have to grow on your own. Never you grow on your own. You have to grow with the growth of your company. So that is the mind with which this company should grow better. I should be the part of it. I should get the benefit of it. This is the way you should approach yourselves and make yourselves happy. As the last suggestion to make yourselves happy in the life, I am sure that you are going to marry after 2-3 years. So when you marry, before the marriage, now you must have boys and girls, you have friends and all that. Now you must have departed one another. A few of them must be continuing their friendship, fine. So you both of you got settled, and if you like each other, fine. You convince your parents and get it done. But all the other people maybe go with arranged marriages or on the suggestions of the parents and all that. Here, before the marriage, yes, at your age, Wherever you see a girl or a boy, he is beautiful, she is beautiful, and he is handsome, all these things happen. But after the marriage, 10, 15 days, 20 days, yes, your attraction will go down and you are going to find fault with others. Whether a male or a boy or girl, going to find fault with others. There the problems, many problems, it may go to a large extent, to unavoidable extent also. That's the reason I am telling. Remember, my boys and girls, any human being is with some deficiency, with all strengths, but with some deficiencies also. Before the marriage, you see only the strength, his skin color, this, that, and all that, and property, this, that, and all that. But after the marriage, you realize that his attitude is not right, he is not thinking properly, he is not caring properly. All these things would come after 10, 15 days. You start disliking it, and sometimes it go to a large extent also. Remember, I am again telling, any human being is with big strengths and also with small deficiencies. You have to love your partner with all the deficiencies, not with strengths only. So yes, so if he is black, you have to love the black color. If he is short, you have to love the short. Yes. If he eats more, you have to love that part. So that is the kind of thing. Don't create disliking. Some aberrations are there for any human being. So start liking those deficiencies. Then your life will be happy. I hope and I wish that you're not only getting a job or getting a money, your life will be happy. That would be there when your family life is happy. So wish you all the best. Good luck.
Dear students, it is time to bid farewell to all of you. It's a kind of mixed feelings for us that you are leaving the campus after spending 4 years of time, and at the same time we are very happy that you are all well settled and you are going to settle well in your life after this 4-year BTech course. First of all, I hope that all of you are safe and all your family members are also safe in this pandemic period. So even though it is a pandemic period, you never lost your trust and confidence, and the way you attended the final year examinations is really a great job that you have done. Not even a single incident has happened, and you all have cooperated to the full extent in the conduction of these final year examinations, and I hope all of you have written very well, and we are expecting very good results in the final year second semester examinations. And coming to the events that are organized by the students, each one of you have done a marvelous job in conducting the various activities all through these 4 years. Each one of you had a different talent. Every time we announce different activities, we used to get hundreds of students for participation. That is really a good thing. As a principal, I appreciate all of you, because once an event is announced, you are ready there. Shall we do it? So to quote it, in the recent Nirlotsav 2020, I congratulate all the students the way Nirlotsav event was carried out, and there are a lot of appreciations from the management also, and you have done a very good job and made it a very great event and a successful event. And this is what I expect from all the Nirulites. In future also, you should raise the flag of Nirula by carrying yourself in a very decent and disciplined manner, because now if you see, most of you were selected in very good companies, and you are all going to join those companies, and the way you carried yourself in these 4 years must reflect in your job also. And I am sure, I need not say, because each one of you are very disciplined and very much appreciated there. And at this juncture, I would like to thank your parents for keeping faith on us and joining you in this Nirula 4 years back, and I hope we have kept your parents' promises and made them true. As rightly said by our chairman sir, most of you were selected in good companies and some of you were selected in some small companies, but nevertheless our support will always be there for you even after you left this campus. So wherever you are, we always think about you, and we expect that you all will come back with flying colors as alumni, and wherein you can share all your experiences, and that would be a base for all your juniors also. And rightly said by one of our student by name Gayatri, she got 7 lakhs package in TCS digital placement, which is really appreciated because we are expecting more from the coming batches also. I hope your support will always be there for the coming batches, and definitely you must refer all our students in the companies where you are working. And so now as a student you are successful all these 4 years. Each one of you have presented yourself very well before with your fellow classmates, with your teachers and with your HODs, and especially as a principal I am really grateful because not even a single incident has happened all through these 4 years, and I am sure you are the best. You have given your best in these 4 years, and I am going to miss you all. And definitely career wise also I am expecting the same thing from all of you. Wherever you go, you must upgrade yourself with the technology that is changing day by day, and also never stop learning, because once you stop learning, that is the end of your knowledge. So always knowledge keeps growing whenever there is a learning process. And I am sure whenever you have any doubts, we are all here to support you. Even at your workplace, if you are not able to solve any kind of a problem, definitely you can call us back and see this is what I am in. And that is the kind of bondage we had with you, with all the teachers, HODs and the non-teaching staff also. So this definitely is going to be remembered, and I hope and I wish all the very best to all of you in all your future endeavors. And we are all looking to come back as an alumni, and let us all celebrate a very good alumni day with all the memories that we had. So even in this pandemic period, you never lost hope and you never complained about anything, and definitely we wish you all the very best from all of us here at Vignan Nirula. All the very best to all of you.
Good morning to all. This is Dr. G. Sandhya, HOD of Electronics and Communication Engineering Department. Today I am very honored and pleased to deliver this farewell speech. First of all, I want to congratulate the students who completed their BTech. Definitely this is a joyful and a happiest moment for them and for their parents also. Students, really, though you faced many hardships and many sadness and griefs, you completed this BTech with good achievements and good memories. Definitely the memories that you have given for us will remain in our minds forever and ever. And I am very proud to say our electronics and communication engineering students achieved many achievements or achieved many things in academics, in placements, and also in many extra and co-curricular activities. Me and my fellow colleagues want to thank you all for the wonderful relationships that you maintain with us and with also your juniors. Definitely, you are a role model for the juniors. Students, definitely in your future life, you may face many hardships. You may face many difficult situations. But I am sure that you can overcome or you can manage them effectively with the knowledge that you gain in this BTech. You should be a role model for the juniors. You should be a good ambassador of our college. Be good and kind enough for the people you meet on your way. And I'm suggesting you, please allow God to guide you for your good success. Think and optimistic. Definitely, you may have good future. I wish you all a good and bright future. Thank you very much.